Good morning. Welcome to Monday mornings, early intuitive. Boy, that was a great start. Can you tell it's Monday? It is Monday. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. Happy Monday. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum here with some words of wisdom to get you thinking and feeling and moving through your week. We have a deck we haven't seen in a while, which is always interesting when something new pops up. And the card, good morning, Jo Neal. Welcome, welcome. You're the first one here today. The card, I think, we've had before. I don't know how long ago it was, 6 months maybe. But it feels like this energy is ripe again. So good that we are paying attention to it and getting the opportunity to revisit it. Good morning, Carolyn. Welcome. Glad you're here. So give it a minute for everybody to start popping on. It's Monday. As my yoga instructor would say, it's Moaning Monday. And then by the time we're done with class, she calls it Marvelous Monday. So let's see what kind of a transformation we can create for all of us today. So nice deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. I really love that first deep breath. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Letting your shoulders drop. Wiggling a little bit. Getting some of the creaks out of your neck. In through the nose. Hold at the top. And out. Isn't that lovely? Just a couple of nice deep breaths and everything starts moving around and falling into place. So our deck for today is the Priestess of Light deck. So those of you who have that particular deck, if you like to follow along in your own, it is the Priestess of Light deck, and I believe it's card number 4. So Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber. And the card itself, I need to be careful with my pile here, or I will have 52 pickups since all of the pages are loose in the binding. Summoning Power. Yes, it is number 4. Summoning Power. I'll move a little closer so you can see she's got an antler in her hand. It's full moon, clearly full moon. And her hand hovering over the wolves beside her. And the words that go with Summoning Power: instinct, intellect, and control. Instinct, intellect, and control. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, good morning. And it seems like we're slow rolling on today, so maybe this is the Monday. I received a message from Diane already, and she's like, yeah, going home and taking a nap after work. People may be dragging a bit. That's okay. That's okay. We're at where we're at. Attending to our needs would be a huge step for today. That would be a lovely thing for us to do today. So, I'm going to show you the page while I try to hold the book together. There we go. All right. Summoning Power. Instinct, intellect, control. This priestess of the night is summoning the power of the full moon and channeling it to the wild wolves beside her. She is calm and in control. The wolves stand at attention with the energy of quiet strength resonating from above. This card is telling you that you have far more power than you realize. Allow me to repeat. You have far more power than you realize. There may be something in your life, perhaps a relationship or a recent challenge, that you have felt powerless to handle. Good morning, Beth. Welcome. Glad you're here. If so, it is time to focus your own intellect and instinct on the issue at hand. Then muster the courage to take the necessary action. So it's a stepping forward in faith. We've heard those words over and over and over again, right? Trusting the divine timing within. You don't want to rush anything. So you're neither moving too fast nor not moving at all. You're moving at the pace that is called for. Good morning, Holly. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. So I'm going to read that little part again. This card is telling you that you have far more power than you realize. There may be something in your life, perhaps a relationship or a recent challenge, that you have felt powerless to handle. Good morning, Janine. Welcome. If so, it is time to focus your own intellect and instinct on the issue at hand, then muster the courage to take the necessary action. It may also be a time to harness the unhealthy personal patterns that you have left unchecked. Indulgences and addictions might seem to have had the upper hand, but your wild impulses can absolutely be tamed. Good morning, Linda. Welcome. Your wild impulses can absolutely be tamed. Remain peaceful but persistent in this noble pursuit of self-honoring and self-control. And my thought with that is, pick a change, a small change that you're going to effect first. When I'm working with clients, I like to start with, let's add something in instead of taking something away and it trips off all that stuff about, I never get to have this again, blah, blah. Add something in. Oftentimes I like to start with, add more water into your life. Whether it's drinking it, whether it's sitting beside it and being contemplative, add more water into your life. Remain peaceful and persistent in this noble pursuit of self-honoring and self-control. Be honest about your ability to prioritize your higher needs. If you haven't been doing a great job, because the higher needs oftentimes are quiet. They call to us, they tell us what they want and need, but we oftentimes are paying so much attention to the cacophony of shallowness, good morning Gwen, glad you're here, that we totally miss those little voices that are saying, get more rest, drink more water, go for a walk, be in nature, do some journaling. We oftentimes miss that, or we hear it, but we blow it off because it isn't as noisy as the bells, whistles, bings, and boops of life. When you summon the quiet yet powerful light of your soul, your intuitive strength becomes the central force in your own life and a resonant voice in the world. I love that sentence. Take a breath. Let it go. Opening more fully to hear that again. When you summon the quiet yet powerful light of your soul, your intuitive strength becomes the central force in your own life and a resonant voice in the world. And the affirmation is, I am strong and self-directed. I bring my inner power to every area of my life. I am strong and self-directed. I bring my inner power to every area of my life. And think about doing that consciously. Think about bringing your inner strength to your circumstances consciously. Thank you for posting the affirmation, Cindy. I appreciate it. When we think about athletes, when they're about to engage in their sport, whatever their sport is, what do? They don't just run out there willy-nilly, whatever it is that they do. They center themselves. They align themselves. Oftentimes they take a deep breath and then they proceed. Do the same. Do the same with living your life. Maybe every morning becomes a ritual of centering yourself, grounding yourself, taking a nice deep breath, exhaling, and consciously approaching life. How many of you, like if you look back on your weekend, mine was a little different because I was gone to a retreat, but if you look back on your weekend, you're kind of like, where did it go? What did I actually do? It's not uncommon for us to click on the autopilot and go about doing stuff and get very caught up in the doing of stuff and miss the whole opportunity to just be, etc. So, taking a breath. I love that part, yes. When you summon the quiet, powerful light of your soul. Let's breathe into that. Nice deep breath. Let it go. And another one. Grounding through your feet. Grounding through your tailbone. Anchored, strong, solid. Conscious, making a choice how to proceed with your day. Mine will be moving into my morning ritual. So I'll be doing some breath work. I'll be doing some journaling. I'll be drinking my cacao. I might open my computer and look at my river pictures, or I might just let it be quiet, because I really like the quiet. The wisdom that emerges from the quiet, yeah, can't do better. So that's my call for you today. Take some time to just be. Take time throughout your day to become conscious again. What am I doing? Is what I'm doing in alignment with who I am? Is it getting me where I want to go? Is it helping me light my light so that I feel it and that others can see it? Just ask yourself a couple of simple questions like that. Simple but not easy, right? Have an awesome Monday. We will see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.